Welcome back to part 9 of Reborning with air dry paints Anne's Way. Okay, hope it's part 9. Anyway, we've done our magenta layer, and now I'm going to warm them up a little bit more with a colour called Permanent Alizarin. Funny names for paints, but anyway. Now, with the ones I just did, they're all dried. Virtually by the time I did the last body, they were dry. I don't know whether you can see again because the sun is starting to move at that time in the afternoon. But anyway, it's got a nice sort of like a very light pink tone to it now. So we're going to continue with the pinking up, if you can call it that, with this colour. So you can still see the modelling and the other work we've done previously. So that's good. Just a bit of dry paint there. It's sort of like a red, but I put about 3 blobs there accidentally. Anyways, not to worry. Okay, so I'll just use the same brush to mix our paints up, and we're going to get our stroke and blend medium, half a mil of that. There, and again the same with your 5 mils of distilled water. Now, this ends up, when you first put this paint onto your saucer, or whatever it is you want to call this, it looks red, and then when you start to mix it, it becomes this really bright, sort of hot pinky red. It's hard to describe the colour. Another highly pigmented one, so you're going to have to just mix well and just be careful with it being translucent enough, because otherwise you get way too much colour on your kit. That actually could do with a little bit more water, but let me mix it well first. All the way around. Okay. It's very much like a deep, bright red, if I can call it that. Okay, that's not as translucent as I would want it for a wash, so I'm going to add a little bit more water to it. Maybe about 2 mils more. Give it another stir. Just making sure there's no lumps or bumps. Lumps or bumps? Anyway. No bits of paint, blobs of paint. Here's the expression I was looking for. And run it down the side. It seems to be running down quite quickly. Yes, that's better. We don't really want it too thick. So that's about right. May as well put you back into the water. Now I'm going to start that again. I'm going to use the same sponge on the other side. So it doesn't matter who I start with, but you were first to be done, so I'll take you. And we do the same procedure all over again. And again, this is completely up to the individual artist as to which skin tone they want to go. If they want more pinky or more purpley. This is still quite a rich colour. It's going on too pink actually, so I'm going to have to work that one in and lighten it down. This is why I always start at the back of the head, just in case it's not right. See, I think what I did wrong there was the extra blob of paint that I put in. But having applied it this way and sort of going over it lightly with a clean sponge, it's not too bad. A little bit more intense than I'm used to working with, but not too bad. Not too bad a colour at all. It sort of gives it that really, really warm colour of pink. But I'm going to dilute it down just a little more. So I want it a little bit more translucent than that. So another 2 mils of water. Let's pour some more. Okay, don't know where that came from. There's 2 here. Where's it? Oh, I'll put it back there. Mix it. I'm going to try brushing on some and see how it goes. Oh, it's about the same really. I think I'm going to have to get a new sponge for this application. Oh, it's not too bad now. But anyway, you know what I mean. It's just, let's see, if you go over it this way with the sponge, and the brush, and then go over it with the sponge, that's fine too. Yeah, it's not a bad colour. So there it is. Just watch that colour though, because it can be a bit intense. But it's giving it a beautiful warm look to the baby. So I think I'm going to continue with the sponge, the brush with this one, without sort of loading up all the time, and see how I go, because it's pretty washed down now. So I may have to just, like I said, get another sponge. This one's a bit full. Here we go. Getting there. And you can see the difference, so just doing a bit behind the ears there. On the little chin and nose, behind the ears where we just put it. Just blend it all in. Okay, this is part 9. The 9 steps so far to creating your baby this way. Now I don't mind the colour that it actually, and when it flashes off it'll be a little bit lighter than the application layer. So, yep. Make sure I haven't got any paint where it shouldn't be. And there you are. So I'm going to do the rest of the kits, and that's this second wash layer that I've done for today. And there goes my phone.